Hi, nerds. I was gonna go watch House of Dragon because I got TV. But I keep hearing Taurus all day long today, and I'm like, nope, not doing it. Not doing it. So apparently we're doing it anyway. So I don't know what's going on with you guys, but it's a lot of impatient energy. And I literally had to tell the spirit guide, like, no, not doing it. Wait. They're like, no. Come on, TikTok. Let's go. I'm like, okay. So I was going to get up and go watch something again because I've been procrastinating this all day. November 1st, 2022, by the way. And I literally heard a cow in my mind. Like, that's why I started this reading. Like, I heard a cow go, moo! And I'm like, oh my God, okay. It was ridiculous, dude. So, and then the other synchronicity thing I heard was Persephone. I heard the name Persephone again twice. And I was like, okay. And then the moo cow was just the icing on the cake. So I'm not really, I don't have a setup yet, as you know, because I'm waiting for my neighbor to give me that table. So we're going to be doing card readings on that table. And hopefully I can put it where this chair is and have you face me, looking that way. And you'll actually see the rest of my head when I'm talking to you. If I had a longer like an extension cord or something for this camera, it would work. Anyway, this is for Taurus. It's sun, moon, whatever the fuck. I don't care. It doesn't matter. I can clarify for you the group that it's for. Okay? It's for the people that are impatiently waiting for something. Wow, you're tilted. They're impatiently like waiting, like tapping their foot. Like there's other cows going by, and there's these like, let me see how many there are. There's like 6 cows, and then one that's like starting to walk away and go do something else. I don't know what that means to anybody. I really don't. Sorry, you're not even looking at my face. Ooh. So this reading is being asked, has been asked to be done for those cows waiting. And there's something about ravens today. I've seen the word ravens 3 times. The tower. Sideways. Yeah, someone's waiting for something to happen. Like I don't really want to tune into this energy, but they're doing really weird sexual acts, like sex magic and using stuff. It's kind of gross. And then there's one person here who's like, nope, not dealing with it. Bye. And I'm getting the vibe that this dude back here is her partner. And because of this thing, like he's doing something else over there, and she's like, I can't even look at this dude anymore. Yeah, look, people doing weird stuff. And they're waiting for something to happen, but it's not happening. But there's a light that's seeing them do that. It's so weird. Oh my God, I'm recording a video again, aren't I? You guys tricked me. Initiate of Pentacles. Someone making an offer for something in exchange for something. I'll give you this if you give me that. And then the other one, I'll give you this if you give me that. See, she's holding this cup. She's like, I'll give you what's in this cup if you take this. And it's like something someone's supposed to take, right? And then she's like, okay, just take this, fill this cup. And then she gives the cup to this guy. And he's like, here, take this one, give me that cup. And I'll add in some of the sage plant over here. It's because she already has that pentacle right there. This is one she's like teaching or giving to someone. Another way this is being shown to me is there are two people that have seen the ridiculousness going on in the darker side of things. A very earthy person and a very fiery person. And the like seeing what's going on kind of woke up their logic, their reasoning, and they're making things right because they're seeing that what they were doing and what they were involved in was really, really kind of dirty. Like, dirty. Ooh, let's not read that energy, please. What else is going on here? Oh, there's definitely moon magic being done too. Look at that. People begging and praying to gods. On one side, they're doing it for justice. On the other side, they're doing it to take something from an empress. Ooh, I don't want to read this. What else is this about? So those impatient people. Oh, wow. I guess that's where hamburgers come from. Food for the lizard people. This isn't for everybody, but this is for a few people who feel like, how do I say this in a classy way, please? Those of you who are dabbling in shit are going to know what it feels like to be it. Like it's like so gruesome what I'm seeing. Like it's not even funny what I'm seeing. Like I can't even. But seriously, if a soul has become so dark that it takes pleasure in the suffering of others, or purposefully prays to the gods for other people's downfall, that's lizard food right there. Did quartz crystal not warn you guys about that? Whoops. Justice and the Elder of Pentacles and the Empress again with the Strength card. Six of Swords, Four of Swords, off to the Emperor and Judgment. So whatever this is, okay, because I'm seeing it in two ways, the yin yang kind of way, and then a third way, which is the light and the dark, and the light and the light and the dark. So in a very simple way, there's two people working on your behalf. They're working with an elder for those of you that are empathic, that are waiting for justice. It's been done. Like, you'll get it. You'll get your justice. But those of you with empathy that aren't praying for the downfall of others. Now, then there's a different group who has been through so much, and there's two people coming in who have a deep connection to a very earthy, masculine, yet feminine mother figure. I want to say almost like Isis or Demeter or something. Like someone's being moved out of something bad. So they can finally rest for a little bit until it's time to address this. Because before the Emperor shows up for some of you, you have to go through a portion of this and this. Those of you who are constantly waiting for your partner, for your twin flame, for whatever, you need to be doing this first. That's why you're waiting for someone, right? Because you're in this, trying to do this. This isn't going to save you. Doing this isn't going to save you. This will. And then from there, you go there. And then from there to there. And then to there. But first this. First getting into a stable situation, safe, secure, protected. You know who you are, you know what's going on in your life, you know the dome or whatever, you know the matrix, and you're aware and you maintain that awareness all the time, and you do it unconditionally with love, no matter how many ridiculous things happen. Good things are on the way. Three of Cups and the Novice of Wands. Good things are on the way. But first, the venom and the snakes need to be removed, right? The wounds need to be tended to. The enemies and whatever need to be removed. A sanctuary and sacred space needs to be established. Trust needs to be rebuilt. Communication, financial security, the Elder of Pentacles, having your mind, body, and spirit, which also includes finances and love of self and doing those things daily. You don't have to be in a rigid schedule, but, do it your way. And another way to look at this, earth and fire burn each other. They use each other for fuel. This could be a connection that you're going to experience, whoever you are, or that you guys have experienced, that at one point burned, but at the other point, it's like nourishing. Something didn't go right, something didn't go left. Time passed. You held on to your truth, they held on to their truth. And even if those people, places, or things were to be brought back, you can't go back to exactly who you were, can you? Because usually in the Judgment card, there's a bunch of people being raised from the dead. Here, it's remembering the past. So if those people, places, and things from the past were back, who would you be then? Over here it says in the book, look, I hope it focuses. Come on. Come on. Focus. Nope. It says the law of threefold. Not threefold, but threefold. That means infinite. A tree, even if it blooms once, one seed from it, even half a seed, even a slice from the seed, even the seed shell. I mean, with the way people manipulate genetics lately, you could probably even create something from, I don't know, a 3D printer, can't you? Out of like Play-Doh. Hey, I've seen season 1 of Westworld. I see what craziness goes on. I'm a little more aware. And it still makes no sense to me. There are two seemingly opposite forces coming together. Or there were, or there are in your environment. There's some shady business going on that we're not going to get into. And there's another person, a third person, who seems to be a principal of a school. These three people and a person that's kind of like on the outside, but this person, whoever this is, maybe it's you, maybe you're one of these guides, or maybe you're one of these people that are being left behind in the building, or maybe you're one of these people who are doing that kind of stuff. Or maybe you're one of the people who are walking away from that stuff. Or you're one of those people who have no idea what's going on, but they're somehow involved in shit that's really not, nice. Or you're somebody way back there who's like just getting into something and you're like, what the fuck is going on there? Whatever it is for you guys, there's a lot of people watching. There are three people, two earthy people. They feel like druids, kind of. And one person who feels like, if this was like a character in a video game, they'd be a newbie fire mage. No offense. No, it's not me. If anything, like me being in this reading, my energy being in this reading, I'm probably one of these guys, like pointing this out and being like, this is what's going on here, this is what's going on there. Or I'm just one of these people in the background, like, what the heck, overhearing this. Or in another way, I'm probably one of these people in the same energy group, collective, that's asking for help, or being helped, or offering the help. It's all connected. What isn't connected in that way, what's disturbing the connection, is that fire is destroying that house when that fire is supposed to warm that house. Please be careful. Check your fire alarms. Make sure you're not leaving candles or incense sticks unattended. Um, God is always watching out for you. God is always protecting you and always sending you signals and confirmations. So please just take care of your environment. Clean up the clutter. Organize things. Get rid of things you don't really want, but don't throw them away. Make them sacred. Give them a story. I don't get to live with Lily anymore. She's gone. I can't throw any of her stuff away. I didn't even want to give her away. She annoyed the fuck out of me, but she's gone and I don't get to get her back. Don't do things like that to yourself that are unnecessary. Because a lot of things in life are disguised as good, but they're not. Evil isn't going to come at you looking evil. They usually make good look weird. Because if good looked like an evil character, you'd be confused. If an evil character looked like a angel, you'd be confused, right? There's a certain stigma. And here, this Knight of Wands character, it's almost like someone saw something they just can't agree with. They cannot allow it to happen anymore. And they do something that isn't right, but they do it for the right reasons. And they're doing it with other people. But it's to help another person who's completely oblivious to the stuff. And I don't feel like it's me because I'm reading this. I feel like, if anything, I'm a High Priestess card over there somewhere reading this. It feels distant to me. And that distant energy feels like a chapter in life that's been closed. One that you can't go back and read, one you can't feel every day anymore, one you can't be annoyed by. Something's just gone. And it sucks. But something so much better is on the way. And I know it doesn't make up for it. I know. Because what good is it? I can feel the sense of like unforgiveness, but at a omnipotent source, like something that knew better, that has still allowed something like this to happen. Like, what was the point, It's just more pain. Oh well. There's another thorn. Please be careful if you're messing with dark magic. I cannot shake this thing about a fire. There's even letters right there. Look. Please come into focus. I want you to see this because I'm not joking. I'm being serious here. Oh. Is it focusing for you guys? Right there. You see it? It says urn. What do you put in an urn? Ashes. What do you see here? What do you see here? And then the card immediately following. Why, God, why? It's not God's doing. And someone's stopping it. It's like a grandmother energy, like grandmother's prayers protecting children. Like prayers of witches who were hanged wrongfully. Prayers of, fathers and sons and thieves who were like wrongfully accused of thieving. They're like, oh, you're a thief, hang the thief. But they weren't a thief. The thief ran away the other way. So they died for nothing. It was injustice. It's such a deep sense of having to go beyond what's going on right now. I personally have had to go beyond having to let Lily go because it's so absurdly pointless and painful that it can't make sense for just this lifetime. It's something deeper than that. And whoever you guys are going through this, I'm so sorry. It sucks, man. But what I can tell you is good is on the way. In your mind, like I'm feeling the emotions with it and I'm verbalizing these energies for you and describing them. But there's a loop. It's like some part of you guys watching this doesn't want to let yourselves move on from something that you lost. So you keep the pain like a blade you're carrying in your boat. Like, I'm never letting this pain go. But eventually you will. So what can you do now to honor that pain? My condolences if you lost somebody and you're arranging funeral stuff. I'm sorry, but justice is justice. That even looks like a tombstone. I don't know if you just saw that flash of white light. And then the Emperor. And now that's looking like a funeral house. And it doesn't feel like it's a loss to the people that are of the light, I should say. Like, those of you with empathy, you already lost this a long time ago. And now your justice is coming in. You guys are moving to a different house, or you just did, and you're getting friends and allies and companions, and you're getting justice, finally. But there's others of you who are messing with dark magic. And you guys are about to go through something so fucked up that there's nothing I can say about it. Nothing. I'm warning you, please check your houses. Make certain there's nothing that can cause a fire. You're all protected. No weapon shall, form shall prosper. But seriously, this is a lot of cards and then compost. Like, you, please just stop messing with dark magic. You guys are a little. So you want to play with fire? Is what I keep hearing. So you want to play with fire. That energy aside, there's a really peaceful group of people who are about to take care of another group of people who are getting out of a situation who is really bad for them. I'm seeing a bunch of people go to a wildlife sanctuary, and they're just chilling out there and they're relaxing. And it's a whole bunch of refugees or something. And they're telling their story to somebody. They're chilling out and relaxing. They're, signing deals, going to work, doing something of some kind, and meet someone there. When you do meet that person, it's because whoever passed on is bringing you two together. That's the wrinkle in time. It's something that's inevitable, but at the same time, it's not what they were doing. I'm seeing a pinball machine, And what they were doing is guiding that ball into a certain direction, and the pinball went and knocked it into a different direction and broke the game completely. Because even if the tower is upright, immediately afterwards you have an initiate of pentacles, which means you rebuild from those ashes. If the tower was in reverse, it's something that was supposed to happen that didn't happen, which can't really happen because it's all on divine timing, which means you just got to let something go and take care of yourself and start creating something you're passionate about. But it being sideways, and then the Magician card being the next major arcana in between, bookending an initiate of wands and an initiate of fire or earth. This is exactly what we've been talking about. Any of you can see this. So now that we have this entire thing going on, okay, we kind of have an overarching story. What's the overall advice? And not for the people who are lacking empathy, but for the people with empathy. Not the ones in the sanctuary, but the ones being removed and the ones doing the right thing. Five of Wands, Three of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Your advice is to work together instead of fight. Your advice: talk, share about memories. Like, share your memories, commiserate, kind of hang out, get to know each other. Talk, email, communicate, make offers, work together, teamwork. And then you get transformation. But this time, see this guy? Same one from the Justice card. See that one? Whatever you're going through, whoever you guys are, positive or negative aspect, whatever you guys are going through, will bring you so much happiness in this lifetime, not later. Sooner than you can expect. A butterfly doesn't live that long. And it doesn't really get to know its mother. Or know that it has wings. So do you know what usually happens to beings like that? Everything in creation takes care of them. I mean, what kind of anything do you know that really goes out and just purely searches for butterflies to eat? It's kind of fucked up, right? That injustice that some of you have been carrying, it's going to feel so good when you give it up, when you let it go, when you can just smile at the past and not have to worry about not looking at it anymore. But you can turn around and look at it proudly. Some of you might even start seeing earthly elemental beings soon. I used to see them all the time when I was a kid. A plus. A time frame, 4 days. In 4 days, you won't even recognize your life anymore. You see how fully grown that rose bush is already? Look, by the end of the reading, you go from this to this within 7 days. The Seven of Pentacles. 7 days. Whenever I read, to me, pentacles are usually, depending, a solid day, a solid accomplishment, a solid, did that today, did this today, did that today, you know? Seven, seven. Drink your water, Virgo. No, I will. I will. I love you. I love you. And I lava you. Don't teleport into any volcanoes anymore, please. That was a note to myself. Thank you. What else? Nope, we're not doing that tab. We're not doing. Oh, the music is from this dude. Can you see it? John Oath guitar. He plays guitar, but music from video games a lot, and I think it's super fun. Anyway, those of you that have a heart, send good juju to Lily. She's at a good safe harbor. Or else. Oh, right. You jerks. I was gonna watch Game of Thrones, the House of Dragon. Is Bye.